Welcome to Newstalk. We have with us Jennifer Brantley, the Director of K-State Research and Extension in Sedgwick County, and we're talking about grant writing. It can be intimidating, and you have a class coming up online, so super simple. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. You know, usually when people talk about grants, they're thinking, oh, I have no skills. But there are some grants that are as simple as if you can write a letter, you can apply for some grants. You have the harder, more complicated federal grants, of course, but there's some simpler ones too. And this class is for everybody. It's for people who have never written grants before, but even if you have written grants, this is good to help kind of refresh your skills.
Sure, sure. And you might hear something you didn't know. And you say it's important that both of they're half days, 3 hours in the afternoon each day, 2 days, and you say that they don't repeat. So if you miss a day, you're losing a lot of information.
Exactly. This online grant writing course presented by our state specialist, Nancy Daniels, she's phenomenal. And this is on the 24th and 26th, both days.
Okay, and here are some of the topics. Sources of data for community project needs.
You always need data when you're writing grants, and so she'll provide opportunities and ways to find that data, so it's easy.
And where to find grants?
Yeah, sometimes you don't even know where to start, and so she'll give you some ideas there. And then extension is big on the logic model, and so she'll present the logic model and show how, you know, you can plug this into a grant and it'll be really spiffy.
So she has tricks.
Yes.
Tricks of the trade.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what kinds of grants can people access? You mentioned federal, but there's also local.
Absolutely, local, and sometimes they're from corporations, sometimes they're from foundations, sometimes they're from private people. And so it's just a matter of knowing where to look and kind of catering your grant to their verbiage, whether it's their mission or what they're looking for.
Right, you were saying go on to their website and, you know, sleuth around and see what are the key points for their mission and try to angle it that way.
Talk their talk.
Yeah,
for sure.
talk their talk. Okay, and what's your favorite part about the class?
I think it's just knowing where you can go for the grants, because sometimes you just don't even know where to start, and she presents websites and things like that for people to kind of think about.
And maybe knowing which grants really apply to you.
Absolutely.
Sometimes people can think, oh, well, I can make that work, but but you know,
Yes.
unless you target it perfectly. Okay,
That
and
is
you
so
don't
true.
have to be a wizard in writing. There's the link on the screen if you want to sign up for the class. It's only 3 hours for 2 afternoons and $60. Well spent money.
You betcha.
Thank you so much for being on, Jennifer. Appreciate it. And we'll have another look at the weather